Hi, sustainers. I just finished marking my portion of assignment one, and I just wanted to point out an error that I saw come up occasionally. And it was probably the most common error that I saw in the ones I marked, and I looked over some others, and I had some feedback from my TAs, and this is what we saw. So I'm going to walk you through it by showing you how the error was made and how you can fix it so it doesn't happen in the next assignment, assignment two, or in your project. So I've started here with a clone of the template, and I'm going to add some elements to show you what went wrong in some cases and how you can fix it. So let's start by adding a primitive. We'll add a stock. Okay, so let's say we're trying to model something where there's some kind of societal benefit from just having a forest. That benefit could be, I don't know, oxygen production. So forests produce oxygen. It could be just simply the well-being of people because they get to walk around in the forest and be happy. It could be an ecological benefit. Maybe it promotes biodiversity. So just having the trees in the wood provides this benefit. So let's take this new stock and I'll keep it abstract for now. So let's call it social benefit. Okay, so that's all good. And what we're saying is that the presence of the wood in the living trees is what contributes to the benefit. So an easy way to make that connection would be to have a flow from the wood into the social benefit. That way, the presence of the wood creates a production of the social benefit. So maybe you can decide for yourself what the flow rate would be, how fast it happens, what it depends on. And I saw a lot of you guys do this kind of thing. Maybe not this exactly, but maybe you can map what you did onto something along these lines. There's a problem with this, and the problem is that you're actually removing the thing that provides the benefit. So sure, you've got a flow into social benefit that comes from the wood and the living trees. But since it's a flow connecting these two things, it also means that the wood is flowing out to produce the social benefit. So if it was oxygen, for example, well, that wouldn't make sense because then we'd be saying that the trees are actually being consumed to produce oxygen. And that's not what we mean. What we really want to capture in something like that is an inflow into the social benefit, but not at the expense of the wood and the living trees. So we don't want an outflow from the wood into the social benefit. So we need to remove this thing, and we have to do it in a different way. Maybe you can think of how we should make this connection. That's right. Okay, that was lame. I don't know if you guys got the right answer or not. Um, but the idea is you just want a flow into the social benefit. So I'll create that in two steps. First, I create a flow out, and then I reverse the direction. And maybe the rate of flow depends on how much wood there is in the forest. In that case, we need a link just like this. So this would be the right way to do this. And whereas this would be the wrong way to do it. Let me emphasize that. This is wrong. This is right. So you see how that works? The point is that there's still an inflow into the social benefit, but it doesn't come at the expense of the wood and living tree. There's no losses here in order to produce this input. Okay, that was the big thing I saw, and everything else I thought looked well. I mean, there was occasional errors here and there, things that didn't quite make sense, but overall, I was really impressed with the concepts you guys came up with and the ways you implemented them. So good job with that, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you do with assignment two. Okay,